Oh. Yo, how's it going guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today's video is going to be on two Ghostface Neca figures that I got from AliExpress. I already know 100% from the way they came and the way these were taken off of the actual figures and then crushed in the box that these are going to be fake, but yeah, it'll be fun to see how bad it looks compared to the real one, so that'll be interesting. And I've got the Ghostface Inferno one here as well, and yeah, I think it's pretty cool what it comes with, so we'll see if that's any good or not. Let's open up these figures and see what they look like. Okay, so before we open these, here's the real box on the left, this one, and it's the fake one. So I can instantly tell that this one is fake, not just from the fact that they smashed it in to a box like a madman, but also because of the colours on it. This one has like darker colours, but this one has like a weird washed out look to it. So I know without like any doubt at all, these two figures are completely fake, not real. But yeah, what do you expect from AliExpress for a total price of both of these for that much? So, you know, I wasn't expecting them to be real, to be honest with you. So this one is the Ghostface Inferno. I actually really like that red mask. It's difficult to see because the knife's got out of place. I really like that red mask. That's an option on the game Dead by Daylight. So I absolutely love the red like devil face mask. I think it looks awesome. Okay, so I took all the parts out of the box. It was a nightmare getting this out the box because the tape was all over the parts. It was taped together really badly. So yeah, it's finally out of the box. Let's take a look at the figure. So first impressions looking at this out of the box. I can instantly tell looking at the figure that quality wise, it isn't as good as the real Neca GhostFace Ultimate we took a look at the other day. This one is not as good straight away, quality wise. The robe feels a lot worse and the actual plastic of it is nowhere near as good quality wise. But what I am surprised about is actually how good it still looks. It doesn't look really cheap or really fake looking at it straight away, even though I know for a fact it is. It doesn't really look it, apart from it does feel it, it does feel quite bad. Alright, movement wise. Okay, so this is still really stiff, a bit like the real one was as well. This is really stiff. When it comes to moving these fake ones, I've got to be quite careful because I opened a Frankenstein the other day, fake figure, and as I was trying to move the parts of it, its leg or arm completely snapped off. So you do have to be really careful because that is one of the problems with these figures. And when I was taking a look on AliExpress at the reviews people have left for these ones, so for this one and for the Ultimate one of the big problems is when people try to move the different parts to pose it, they can just snap off. But since I've moved it now, actually, the movement of this doesn't actually seem too bad. It's much better than some of the ones I've taken a look at recently that have been from AliExpress. So yeah, movement wise, this is actually really good. Alright, so looking at the head or style of this bad boy, this is the red, like devil-like Ghostface mask. I actually like this one the most because I'm not a massive fan of the Scream films, but I play Ghostface a lot on DBD as the killer. I absolutely love this killer on the game on DBD. So I was always rocking the red skull mask. So I actually think this looks really cool. So this is probably my favourite out of the three that come with the Inferno one. And the weapons are like a flamethrower and pitchfork, so I actually think this head goes really well with those kind of weapons on the figure. So that's the first head. And then we have the head that came on the figure, which has like a, I don't know what to call it, it almost looks like he's got like pigtails or something coming down here. But they're like part of the robe, I guess, like shroud, like a shrouded face almost. So this looks pretty cool too. And then the third one is the like chrome metallic-y silvery look. That looks really nice as well. That's probably my second favourite out of the three. First being the like the red devilish one. And it also comes with the Scream 6 like zombie look as well. So like the zombie looking head from Scream 6. So what you can do is you can take any of these 3 off. We should be able to, there we go. So it comes off like that, and then you can add this one on instead. So this one should come off as well. I think all of them should be able to be changed. I don't want to break it because I know it's not legit. There we go. So even that one comes off too. And then we should be able to get this face, the additional one, and then put that on any of them. So that should then pop onto that one like that. So you can actually change the heads around by taking these parts off and then putting them on any of the 3 bases that you like the most. So it's pretty cool how you can completely customize it by changing the heads around and the bases that come with it too. So I think that is actually really awesome. And the fact that works really nicely on the fake one as well, I think is really good. So that's pretty cool. Up next, we've got the hands. I'm not gonna lie, these aren't great. These actually look pretty dead. The paint on these is pretty terrible. It seems to be a common theme with these fake NECA figures, that the hands seem to be the part that really lets it down. The weapons can sometimes be surprisingly good and the actual figure can look decent, even though it's a bit plasticky, but the hands always just look straight up arse in my opinion. They look really, really like cheap and like badly painted. So I think this kind of lets down the figure a bit. Compared to the faces, like the head sculpts look amazing and can be changed. And then you have these like arse like hands that come with it that just, yeah, aren't very good. But at least it comes with 4 though, because some of the figures only come with like 2. So at least it comes with 4, which is a plus, I guess. It also comes with like the walkie-talkie, the voice changer. This is tiny. This is much smaller than the one on the Ghostface Ultimate figure. This is actually really small. So this NECA figure comes with 4 knives as well. So this is the first one. It's like a machete. This actually looks really decent. The fake figures always seem to do like surprisingly well when it comes to the quality of the weapons that they make. They always seem to look okay. This one actually looks really nice. And then we've got another knife as well. So this one is basically exactly the same as the last one. And then we've got like 2 of the classic like Scream style knives. So we've got one without any blood on it, just like a clean one. And then we've got like one all like messed up with blood. Oh, and then we've got the flamethrower. This looks sick. This is actually really cool. Nice, so this part attaches onto there like that. So it gives you like the fire effect. That is by far the coolest weapon. That is actually so cool. They'll look really good, I reckon, with the skull mask as well, like the Red Devil skull mask. That looks really good. I don't know how it'd hold up next to the real one, but this looks really nice. And then we've got the pitchfork as well. So I think this really suits the theme nicely with the head, like the head sculpts. I think this is a really cool weapon. I can't remember what Scream this is in, but yeah, this is actually really nicely like painted and done too. Oh guys, look how good that looks with the flamethrower. That actually looks fucking sick. I am surprised by how loose the movement of this is. It's a lot looser than any of the other fake ones or real ones that I've taken a look at. It is very, very loose, actually a bit too loose really. But apart from that, I think this figure is surprisingly nice. The plastic on it isn't brilliant, like it is not perfect at all, but I still think it looks really nice, and this would be actually really cool to display on the side or something, especially around Halloween. Yeah, I can't slate this too much, even though the robe is not the best quality and the plastic feels a little bit cheap. You've got all of the interchangeable parts that work, apart from the one head part that doesn't, and all the weapons are super nice. The quality of the hands isn't the best, but the actual figure itself I think is, for what it cost, that much. I actually think it's worth it. Like, it's a lot cheaper than the real one, and obviously it will be distinguishable from the real one. But as fakes go, this is actually probably my favourite so far. I actually really, really like this a lot, and that flamethrower looks really cool. I mean, the actual detail on it as well, and the flame part that you can add on is really nice. So yeah, final ratings on this figure. I'm going to give the Inferno Ghostface, I'm going to give this a 9.3. 9.3 out of 10 I'm going to give this for what it cost. This is really, really, really cool. All right, let's get out the other one now because I've been like yapping on about this figure for ages. So let's have a look at the Ghostface Ultimate and see what it compares like to the real one. Okay, first up, let's take a look at the figures. So real on my left, fake in my right. The real one looks like slightly bigger, like slightly denser than the fake one. And another thing I instantly see, I don't know if it picks up on camera, but this one has got like a gradienty like look to it. Grainy, not gradient, grainy like look to it. So the actual robe doesn't look like it's just one piece of like tablecloth. Whereas the fake one literally just looks like your nan's tablecloth or something. It just looks really poor next to this one. And it just looks slightly smaller as well. Like it doesn't seem to be as big. Oh, another thing, the shoes, like if you look at the shoes, they're black on the real figure. Then looking at the fake one, what are they? They're like brownish. They're like a lot more like worn. So that's quite a big difference as well. All right, let's compare the movement of the two. Oh, that feels so cheap. Just like with the Ultimate one, this one moves very loose, but it feels like if you were to pull it in the wrong position, it would snap immediately. Like it doesn't feel like strong loose. It feels very cheap. The robe isn't very good on the fake one, and the movement, even though it's looser, which can be better on the fake one, it feels too loose and it's very like plasticky feeling. It does not feel solid at all. Okay, let's take a look at the other parts as well. Okay, so the two like green glowy heads. This is the real one, this is the fake one. They look quite similar, but the real one has a lot more like, looks a lot more black in the eyes and the mouth and the nose. It looks a bit more grey on the fake one. And the fake one just has more of like a dull kind of greenish colour to it. Just doesn't look that great in comparison. And there's some glue, some like shiny glue marks here. So quality wise, again, it's not amazing. So it is noticeably different to the real head. And like the Scream 6 zombie mask. These look slightly similar, I'd say, than the green ones. Yeah, there's not much difference actually of these two. This one does look a bit more B-Tech than the real one once again, but they are kind of similar. And then here's like the bloody mask. Yeah, once again, it's just like the eyes are darker and the mouth is darker. This one looks a lot more squished. It's like a baby bro version. It just looks kind of condensed for some reason. Not horrendous, but not amazing. Right, next up, we got the scythes. I don't know how it's picking up on camera, but these look basically identical. The real one has more of like a baby blue worn kind of look to it, whereas the fake one, the stick is slightly, I don't know if I say it's slightly darker, but it's more grainy, and the blue parts of it, like the baby blue bands here, are a lot more blue. These are very like close. So far I'd say this is probably the closest thing out the two. So these are the three fake knives. So let's compare it to the real one. Right, so real one left hand, fake one right hand. So yeah, the fake one has a lot less blood on it and it's a lot more like kind of clean looking, I would say, than the left one. And the real one has a bit of blood on the actual like handle here, whereas the fake one doesn't. So detail wise it isn't as good, but it's not bad at all. It just isn't as good as the real one in this occasion. All right, and then we have like the two like hunting knives. So the real one has more of like a grainy looking handle, and the fake one, they're very different. They're like completely different actually. It's got like a silvery handle on this one, whereas the real one is like a brown oaky looking handle. So these are nothing alike, these two. Okay, and then we have like the DDS Dragon Dagger. The blood does look slightly better on the real one, but they are very similar. So these are the real spare hands. Not great details wise, but yep, they're the real ones. And then these are the fake spare hands. They're always a bit shinier on the fake ones. That's like one tell normally, is that they're just a bit shiny. But these are, yeah, these are crazy similar. All right, so here are the voice changes. These ones again look quite different as well. Look, they're a completely different shade of color, but size wise, they're like pretty much exactly the same. So on the back of the real one, it's got like what are meant to be like, you know, little buttons, I guess. And on the fake one, they're not colored in. It's got them, but they're just not really colored in or anything. All right, so ratings wise, I'm gonna give the fake NECA figure here on the right, I'm gonna give this a 8.3 out of 10. It's pretty good, but it's not incredible. It is not bad, but obviously there is problems with the face sculpts are like incredibly different between the two. That is a big difference. Like if you look at the two different head sculpts, when you compare the different two, like the glowing ones, the bloody ones, and then the zombie ones as well, they all have the same kind of noticeable difference that they're a lot more squished on the fake one. They just don't look as good. So that kind of lets down a little bit. And the robe quality on the fake one is pretty arse compared to the real figure. That robe on the fake figure is really trash. So that kind of really lets it down and it feels really like cheap. But I actually do quite like the really loose movement of the fake figure, because the real one is so stiff that I actually don't mind that at all. And the real one has a problem I've noticed where the hands will sometimes just fall off, like they don't click into place very well. And the hands on this one actually seem to click into place better than they do on the real one. So it isn't all bad, and if you couldn't afford to buy the real one, then I think the fake one, it is actually, it's okay, like it's passable. And obviously there is a big price difference between these two.
Oh no!
If you just wanted one to, you know, put on like a display somewhere or something, or get out for Halloween and leave on the side or whatever, the fake one really isn't too bad whatsoever. But ratings wise, I couldn't go too high. I'm gonna have to go, I think, 8.2. It isn't brilliant, but it definitely is okay. And you can recognize who it's meant to be, which is always a plus. So yeah, I think 8.2 for the fake one. It isn't bad, but I can't really give higher than that. Okay guys, so I realized I was being a bit delusional with my 9 point something rating of the Ghostface Inferno. I don't think it is that great now I think back on it, so I'm going to change my rating on it to an 8.6, and I'm going to be giving the Ghostface Ultimate an 8.2.
Hello.
I think they're actually really good for what they cost. Like the prices of what these two cost is, you add it together, it's like the price of one real one. So I think they are really nice. The quality of the robes and stuff are, you know, quite noticeably worse, not as good as the real one. And the head sculpt, especially on this one, I've noticed, is not very good. Like they aren't as good as the real ones, but they're not horrendously bad. The movement on them is pretty good. The weapons they come with I think are really nice. And overall, I actually think for what they cost, these are actually really decent figures. I'm going to be giving away all of the figures that I'm doing from AliExpress. So all the figures that I've bought to do videos on this month of October. If you guys want to win any of those, then just drop a comment on any of the videos. So like if you wanted to win one of these two, drop a comment on one of these videos saying which one you like or what one you thought was better or whatever. And I'll be picking some people in November to win the AliExpress figures that I'm reviewing this month. I'm not sponsoring anything like that. I just would rather give these away to people that watch these videos who would want them than just keep them all in boxes, because I bought so many, I'm not going to display them all. So yeah, if you want any of these figures, let me know, subscribe to the channel, and I'll be picking winners in November. Anyway, thanks for watching the video guys. Hopefully I'll catch you in another one soon. Bye.